Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 233 for Tuesday, October 13th, 2009. And the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. This film is based off of this book written by Tucker Max, the book was basically about this guy named Tucker Max who it's kind of like his personal account of his life. The back of the book I would like to read, which pretty much explains everything you need to know. It says, "My name is Tucker Max and I am an asshole. I get excessively drunk at inappropriate times, disregard social norms, indulge every whim, ignore the consequences of my actions, mock idiots and posers, sleep with more women than is safe or reasonable, and just generally act like a raging dickhead. But I do contribute to humanity in one very important way. I share my adventures with the world." And the book, which I'm not a humongous fan of, but I'm a fan enough of it to be curious as to how the movie would play out. And I think the reason the book is so well received is that the sarcastic humor works as a novel. However, I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell as a movie does not at all. It's directed by Bob Gose, and the cast is Matt Cucci, Czuchry, so you figure out how to pronounce that, I don't know. Jesse Bradford and Jeff Stoltz. And the film, I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell, is basically about these three guys, and Tucker Max is taking his buddy Dan to his bachelor party, I guess, and they're going out to the strip club that Tucker says is going to be amazing and everything. Obviously, he has his own plans, and hilarity is supposed to ensue, and it unfortunately does not at all. I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell is basically not only the worst comedy I've seen of the year, it's the worst film I've seen of the year, and it takes a lot for me to watch a movie and really not see anything redeeming at all about it, because I try to at least see something, and I don't think there's anything in I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell that's redeeming. The plot, I feel like the film doesn't know what it wants to be. I think it's trying way too hard to have that look at us, we're being vulgar type of talk without coming off as humorous at all. It just comes off as those annoying guys that you see talking about some chick they slept with the night before, and you're like, that's not funny, you guys are just idiots. And the film takes really strange turns. There's a turn in the middle where one of his buddies, Drew, kind of meets this stripper and he kind of falls for her. And there's this like montage set to an indie rock band, and it seems like a romantic comedy. Like if I had walked in the movie at this point, I'd be like, oh, I'm watching a romantic comedy right now, because they show him like wake up with the stripper in bed, he's like hi and kisses her cheek, he's acting very nice to her son, that sort of thing. And by the end of the movie, I feel like it's trying to be like a morality tale, like it was about Tucker the whole time. But there are sequences in the film that go on where Tucker's not even on screen. And anybody that's read the book, I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell, it's all about Tucker, because he's obviously the one writing about it. So he had to be there to experience this stuff. However, there's stuff in the film where he's not even around to witness any of the things that go on. The humor is so bad, I think I literally chuckled once in the entire film. And that chuckle was it's such a throwaway joke what I chuckled at. I'm not even going to explain to you what the joke was, but it's just such a throwaway bit that could have been in any movie, and it just happened to be in this one. But everything is just so trying way too hard to be funny. There's lines in this that say like, oh, that's a worse idea than a Friends spinoff. I'm like, really? We're doing Friends humor? Like, it's 2009. What are we talking about? There's a bit where Tucker's trying to console Drew after he gets heartbroken, and Tucker is like, hey, look on the bright side, man. Magic Johnson's had HIV forever, and you probably can't even detect it in his blood. And his friend goes, wow, Magic Johnson, so you're saying Magic Johnson is black and has AIDS and he's better off than I am? I was like, that's not really funny at all. The film is just so terrible. Please don't waste your money. Please buy the book instead and read it, because I would almost guarantee that you're going to laugh at least more at the book than you will at the film. I would have far preferred the novel or the book to have been adapted in a way where it was just a series of all of his short stories, because the book is not a cohesive work. It doesn't have a plot. They're just little stories here and there. I think the main story they take out of it is the Austin road trip story, and I hope they serve beer in hell in case anybody's curious that's read the book. But I feel like all the funny bits in the book are not in the movie. It's a truly unfilmable book, I think, because everything is so graphically sexual and gross in it that watching that on film is not going to elicit a humorous reaction, I don't think. Skip it at all costs. Please don't waste your money like I did. It's the worst movie of the year. I hope they serve beer in hell a 0 out of 5. It's the first time I've ever done that on the Daily Review. It's history in the making, kids. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another one for you.